right, let's try practice number 2. When we just left off, I told you that I had started with about a $6.80 buy-in. I pulled the $12 tip that I would normally leave for the crew out. I'm starting with my 600 buy-in up here. My 175, 175, 80, 90, 200 in profit. So we're doing 800 buy-in this time. And let's see what happens if we can actually profit or if we're going to lose. The tables, you just never know, man. Even with some advantage throws and some controlled sets, you're still going to let the dice have the mind of their own. And I know everybody's got their own opinions on dice influence. I tend to... Should we just... You know what? Let's random roll. And just for the fun of it, let's pretend it's a random roller. And it's going to be me, but I'm going to random roll. And just for fun... should I shoot that way? No, because you guys can't see the landing zone then. Can't see any of that. I think with having just one camera and this setup, let's do it this way. I'm not going to risk much. I'm going to go 5 up the line. This is a random chucker. Jump the bull. Let's see what we can make happen. Are you sick of the red dice? Should I switch to blue? Does red and green show up good, or should I get some blue dice out? Screw it, let's stick with red. All right, let's shake these up. So these were the last 2 that were in my hand. I'm keeping those. Those 3 are going away. That's going to be the set. And again, this is random roller who doesn't know what he's doing. Should I even play the bonus on him? 1, 1, 1. Let's do it. 1, 1, 1. And 2 change. Let's try the random roller and see how he does. This is that kid who's never played before. The dealers are like, keep your hands up. Okay, I'll dice over the table. All right, here we go. Random roller. 8 is the point. 6, 2. Mark up the 8. What I would do with a random roller, as before, $5 come bet. See what happens. I'm going to keep track of the roll count too, just because I'm curious to see how the random roller kid does. All right, point is 8. So the kid's like, yeah, let's do it here. There's an 8. Random roller. Ace, deuce, 2 craps, 3 craps. Come away. Single the field. Ace, deuce, mark it. Mark the bonus. What, that's 2. Ace, deuce. All right, so the combat lost. Let's do this. Let's go kind of minimal on this kid. I'm going to play the Iron Cross. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop down a quarter, and I'm going to say, give me 5 and 6 for 2 units each. So I'm going to need 24. Bring 3 back down to me. And then what we'll do is we'll set this up like that. And then let's go ahead and let's just do 5 in the field. And I'll throw 5 odds behind the line. And we'll press some odds up. You know, I've got 5 singles. Let's make it 10 odds. We'll color those up and make it 10. So, Iron Cross, guys. You guys know this one, right? You understand the Iron Cross? Do I have to explain it? I will real quick. So, Iron Cross, we're covering 5, 6, and the point. The point happens to be 8. If the point was 9, I would be stuck without a line bet, or I'd be just no odds and I'd run the field so I can cover the outside numbers. The strategy here is basically this. If the 5 hits, I sacrifice $5 of my winnings. If the 6 hits, I sacrifice $5 of my winnings. And if the 8 hits, I sacrifice 5. But if any of those outside numbers hit, I don't have to have place bets up there to win, and I'm also covering the horn at even money. So for the first couple rolls, I'm going to throw field out there and hope that I roll a 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, and just get them out of the way. It's a sacrifice of some of your money. Now, if I happen to hit on a 5 or a 6, I'm going to immediately press by 1. So 6 will cost me $1 because this goes away, but I treat it like it's going to travel to the 6. So it's kind of like a virtual combat, as stupid as that sounds. If it's a loss, don't think of it as a loss. Think of it as money traveling, because you're going to get paid on that anyway. Watch what happens and see if, follow me on my simulation here. This only works if you're on a $5 or a $10 table. If we're on a $10 table, you'd be in increments of 3 up there, 15 and 18, with 10 on the line, and your choice on odds if it's a 5, 6, or 8. So I will try to explain this if it goes. Again, run random roller. This is new kid who's squandering his tip money after work. And there's a 5 right away, no field, so that's no field 5. The 5 is going to pay me $14. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that $14 and say same bet. This is going to travel, and I'm going to tell him to press out of my 14. I'm going to have him give me 9, and he's going to press that by 1 unit to $15. So again, like I said, my goal is to get those up to 3 units. So I'm going to leave the $5 in the field, pick up my $4 there. We'll mark the 5 for the bonus. We'll give that 4-1 to this random kid who's squandering his tip money, and he's got smart. He left the roulette table and he came over to play craps with the big boys. But he's doing this and he's checking them. And he rolled a 4. Okay, well, we have a field roll. There's a 4 for winning the field. And the 3-1 is the 4, easy way. We'll mark the 4 for the bonus. Now my goal is to get out of the field in a few rolls here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take an extra $1 and I'm going to cap that 6 and get that up so that I can start winning more, because I want to get to the outside numbers as quick as I can. I'm going to leave my $5 field bet. And again, this kid's just throwing them down there. And there's a 5, no field, so we lose that 5. And we immediately get paid 21 on that one. So what we'll do is at this point, we've got enough to cover the outside. Let's mark the 3-2 on that bet, on that roll. And what I'm going to do now is now I'm getting out of the field. Because I'm about to a 5 count on his roll, and a lot of people are going to say, hey, you're at 5 rolls, get on out. So let's do this. Let's go nickel 10, $10 9, and nickel 4. Now, I have profited 0 so far, but my initial investment in this kid is only about $20. So let's see if he can keep it going here. He wants to shake an 8. Come on, kid, get an 8. And there's a hard 6, okay? So he may miss some money on the 6. I have 18 on it, so that's going to make me 21 also. So let's take the 21 there. And I'm just going to keep that at the same because I need to replenish my bankroll on his roll. My random roller here is doing good. Now some people would say, hey, that's 5 hits, call your bets off. Should we do it? Call them off? Okay, bets are off. I don't have an off button, and I'm the only shooter, so let's just turn it off. We're still shooting for a point of 8. Let's go 5 with 5 odds and see if the kid makes the 8. Okay, here we go. There's a 9. Okay, I'm going to pull that down, but I'm not going to get paid on it because I'm off, obviously. 5, 4. And let's see how many more. I'm going to keep track of how many rolls this kid gets with his random. I'll just put a stack right here. There's 1 while I'm off. Let's see how many rolls I stay off till the point comes or he 7s out. There's a hard 8. There's point. Okay, boom. He made hard 8. So that's 2 rolls that he made while I was off. So we got to regroup and decide. He's made all the numbers but the 10 and only one of the horn numbers. Should we get paid? Let's get paid on that 8. And we'll see how Mr. Random Roller does. So we got 5 in front, 6 behind. Pick it up and see how we're doing. So right now, again, I'm only up about, and not much. Should we count it out right now or keep going? Let's just keep going. I ain't worried about how much I'm up. All right, point is off. We're coming out. There's 2 rolls. I'm going to be back on after the come out because, again, he's doing okay. Let's see what happens, random kid. Come on, random kid. 7, frontline winner. Okay, there's a 7. We're going to pay the line, but we're going to keep the all tall small up, so that's $2 back. And I'm going to move my bonus bet markers out. We're going to mark that he threw a 5-2, and that resets the number of sevens for the 5-point win, in my opinion. So there's my 2 change on my 5 action on my bonus. Should we step it up and put 3 on the middle thinking he's going to get it, or should we go, let's do either half. Let's do a 2-1-2 on that instead, so we got 5 action in the game. All right, kids, shake them up good. 4 is the point. There's the 4. Let's mark that 4. Let's take this $5 down for odds. Now, we place the 8 back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take and drop the dealer $6. I'm going to say split my 6 and make that a $12 6 and 8. Oop, I didn't get enough on the nickels there. Yeah, there we go. So we now have 6 and 8 at 2 units each. And the roll was a 4-1. 3-1, sorry. Point is 4. Mark that point. Let's see how Random Roller Kid can keep this dice game going. Okay, come on, Random Roller Kid. There's a 6, 5-1. Okay, we're going to press that 6 immediately. So 12, looks like 14. I'm going to take $2 and I'm going to press 6 and 8. And let's mark the 5-1 for the 6. And see how Random Kid's doing. Never pass Random Kid the dice with a 7 showing. Alright, so these have got to get pressed up. Let's go like that. And then we'll go like that. Now we're back up to 3 units on my non-fielding numbers. And my 4 just has single nickel odds. I don't know, we'll see what happens here. Come on, Random Kid. There's a 5. Okay, got 15 on it, pays 21. I think I'm going to press that to a quarter. So let's do this. Let's say if it pays 21, the best way to bring that up to a quarter would be to pay me, bring down my 15. And I'm not a dealer. I'm not going to do that way. I'm going to just pay out the 21 and then keep out that $11 goes. That goes to a quarter, and this goes back in the stack. There we go. And we'll go ahead and put that 15 on top for the odds on the 4. Just because I wouldn't probably do that in a casino. I'd probably make it 10. Let's play realistic. Let's make it 10 odds, because I'd put this 5 toward the hard ways, most likely. So I'll drop out 4, and we'll do $1 on each of the hard ways. That's how I would invest my $5. All right, Random Roller Kid, let me see what you got. Oh, you got a 7 out, and that was that 5 right there. So 6-1, Random Kid. He killed us on the bonus. So how many rolls did he get, though? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But he rolled a 7 halfway through his roll count. And he made 1 point. But he still, did he lose me money? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see if Random Kid lost me money. 15, 25, 18, 20, 25. There's 50, 75, 85. He left 90 stranded. And how did I come out on my stack up here? Let's see. 100. 200. I don't think I picked up enough. 300. There's the initial 6. Yeah, I think I lost some money on him. 40. There's 90. Yeah, I actually lost a little money on the random roller. See, the Random Kid did not do me well, because there's 150. 75, 94, 194. I came in with 200 ahead, so I lost $6 on that damn kid. I probably could have avoided losing the $6 on the kid, but Would have been better just to bring him down, because I would have had about 90 in profit on him. Okay, well, there you go. There's a random roller strategy. Didn't do so well. If I'd have stopped one roll early and just regressed the bets all the way down after his first 7, we'd have been fine. There's that 5 count roll, guys. See ya.